What's up guys, Hanger here from Esperino, and I have with me the Resistance 2 press kit. Sony has a reputation for putting out some really high quality press kits, and the Resistance 2 press kit is one of the better examples of Sony's attention to detail. It's been fashioned into a weathered biscuit cracker tin, something which you may have found in the Resistance 2 period, and you can see there it's completely covered with rust and there's a lot of marks there. No, it's not a poorly maintained press kit. This is exactly how Sony intended it to look. And you can see there it's got rust on the top. And there's two very prominent rust marks and one down here. Majority of the press kits I've seen tend to sport, you got like one mark there and another there. This one also has a little bit of a blemish there. And all along the side there, you can see along the edges, there is just caked on rust. You can see right there, it's pretty much everywhere, even on the bottom you've got rust patterns. And it's designed as if it pretty much came out of the Resistance 2 time period. You can see on the front it says Barlow Biscuits and Crackers. Weighs 3 pounds, from Buffalo, New York. And down below it's got established. So yeah, it's meant to be from that period. And they've done a really good job trying to make it look like that. When you crack this open, it just opens up from this part here. You get a whole bunch of press material. So first up we've got it's like a Resistance 2 press disc, which has been, it's actually stored in this little packaging there. You can see on the top it says audio superiority is our passion, resist records. So it's meant to be kind of like a vinyl. You can see on the back it's also got resist records, and you've got an address there, and down below you've got 1948 as the copyright time period, pressed in the USA. It's interesting. And here's the press disc. So this is a full version copy of the game, and it keeps with all the other press kits. You just got a white blank disc cover with just the Sony PlayStation 3 logo and Insomniac logo there, and that's how it's meant to look. There's nothing too fancy about that. Press versions are never that detailed in their design. And then over here you've got another one which looks kind of like a vinyl record. This one looks more so with its black printed cover. You can see that it says Side A, Media Disc. So this would have all the media assets you'd need to review the game. And it looks pretty good. It looks exactly like how a vinyl would look, except for the size, but they've done a great job with this to make it look exactly out of that time period. Under here we get it's like a Attack of the 300-Foot Monster, and it's like a movie ticket from Main Street Cinema in New York. So, and this is like it's almost like a time capsule of sorts to that period. Pretty cool. You can even see on the back they've gone to all lengths to make it look dirty. It's all actually just it's all just printed on, and looks like a real ticket out of like 1950s period. We've also got it's like a promotion, a recruiting pamphlet. America United Protected, recruiting the best. I don't know if you can see that, but you got all these little lines here, and it's very deceptive. You look at it, and it looks like it's actually all crumpled up, but it's just printed on. Like, this is actually a perfectly good piece of paper, and you can see that it's got these little marks there. The good thing about these press kits is you probably wouldn't really notice if it was actually damaged, because even like these little top parts there, like that part there is even it's all blacked out, and it looks, it's done a really good job making this look weathered, and it does look pretty weathered. Again, you got another piece of promotional pamphlet. America is counting on us. Keep America healthy. So this looks like more of like a recruiting brochure. And then you've got this sort of a fake exercise book, or the word exercise crossed out, belonging to a Henry D. Stillman. And on the inside you've got some nice screenshots. You've got some also like some, it's like an old football team. You've got some more screenshots which designed to look like they've been stickered, or sorry, yeah, they've been stickered into this book, which is pretty cool. And on the back, it's again, you got some nice old, printed in the USA. You know, it's all dirty and grubby, but it's actually not. You've got this old photo. Looks like an old photo. A gentleman standing in front of a car, an olden style vehicle. And on the back there it says, "Memories last longer with snapshots." So it's a postcard, I guess. And then you've got what looks like a birth certificate. Maryland State Department of Health Bureau Vital Statistics Birth Registration Notice. This certifies that a certificate of birth has been filed with the State Register of Vital Statistics under Henry Douglas Stillman. So you can see that it's dated February 9th, 1916, Mississippi. And the date it got filed was 1916. So you can kind of imagine this is what they were going for, you know. It's almost as if you've dug this out of the ground. It's like a time capsule into 1916. On the back, again, really nice attention to detail. You've even got little spots there. As if it was actually, you know, it actually looks pretty authentic to a 1916 piece of document. And then lastly, in the very bottom, you've got, looks like a newspaper clipping. The Hometown Gazette, Chimera Invades USA, the evening edition. Looks like there's a few different languages there. But in all honesty, you really can't make out most of that writing there. It's actually quite blurred out. You can see Chimera invading. What's that? Is that the Golden Gate? I think it's Golden Gate. And then down below as well, got more article photos. And onto the back. You can see it's dated Friday, October 31st, 1952, which is actually when the invasion occurred in the game. So I guess this is kind of like on the day when the Chimera invaded the US, which is pretty neat. And yeah, you couldn't read any of this. This is just more, it's almost like a little collector's piece because it's got nothing else. You know, apart from looking like a really old newspaper, it's pretty much unreadable. And that's pretty much it. That is the Resistance 2 press kit. I believe in the US you had a chance to actually purchase the collector's edition. In Europe they cancelled that, and there was never a collector's edition released in Australia either, so this is probably one of the better press kits, or one of the better collector editions of sorts. You know, if you missed out on a collector's ed, this would be a pretty nice way of owning Resistance 2 in something a little bit different than the standard ed. If you've enjoyed this unboxing, please leave a thumbs up and a comment down below. And don't forget to subscribe for more unboxings and other video game related videos. Thanks for watching, and I will catch you next time. See ya.